Esports Burnout by Corey Dunlap and Kevin Yu.
What is esports burnout? Esports burnout occurs when players play games excessively, causing them to lose interest. This occurrence mainly happens to professional players because these professional players need to keep up with the games that they play competitively in, such as watching out for updates, learning new strategies, or studying what other players are doing. Because these games are very competitive, and if these players just slack off even for a day or two, they lose their play style. They lose their competitive play style. Why do players experience esports burnout? Like I said in the previous slide, esports burnout is experienced mostly in highly competitive players because they need to learn everything about the game to remain on the top spot. And that pressure causes them to keep learning and learning and learning. And ultimately, it just leads to frustration and stress.
How do esports players deal with burnout? First thing they can do is take a regular step away from the game or stream. If you schedule regular breaks that your teammates or viewers know about during those times, then you can decrease the workload during those training sessions or content creating sessions. Another thing you can do is practice some mental health exercises such as meditation, maybe listening to music. Also, exercise helps. How can esports players prevent burnout? Like I said in the previous slide, taking regularly scheduled breaks is so important for these creators and these athletes. During those breaks, they can do some exercise. Injury is a big part of esports burnout. So if you could do like some injury prevention, hand and wrist exercises to prevent like the carpal tunnel and other injuries like that. And then also another thing that needs to happen is coaches need to lessen the demand on their athletes, um, their training programs and practices need to be not as intense. And then also just like content creators, the demand from the viewers is so high that they want to put out all the time for them. And if the demand would just be lessened a little bit, that could help.